Focus. You make over 35,000 decisions a day, and almost all of them are emotional. Logic doesn't drive your life. Feeling does. But here's the truth. Discipline isn't about killing emotion. It's about leading it. Because success was never about feeling ready. It's about moving anyway. You're watching Fruity Wisdom, where we turn human nature into higher nature. Subscribe if you're ready to master your mind, not be mastered by it. Emotion and discipline are like two soldiers in the same army. One impulsive, one strategic. Emotion gives energy. Discipline gives direction. You need both. But when emotion takes command, chaos follows. Emotion says, I don't feel like it. Discipline says, do it anyway. Emotion lives in the moment. Discipline lives for the mission. We often think discipline kills passion, but the truth is, discipline protects it. It keeps your purpose alive when motivation dies. Because emotions are visitors, discipline is the home they visit. There's a story about a boxer who trained every day at 5 a.m. Someone asked him, how do you stay so motivated? He smiled and said, I'm not. I'm just disciplined. He didn't fight because he felt strong. He fought because he'd already decided who he wanted to become. That's the difference. Emotion reacts to the present. Discipline commits to the future. And every time he showed up on days he didn't want to, he wasn't just training his body. He was training his mind to lead instead of follow. You see it everywhere. The student who studies even when tired. The parent who keeps showing up, no matter how drained. The athlete who trains long after the motivation fades. Different people, same discipline. Emotion is a wave. It rises, it crashes, it fades. Discipline is the shore, steady, grounded, waiting. The goal isn't to stop the waves, it's to keep standing when they hit. Because discipline isn't cold. It's commitment with clarity. It's love in long form, doing what you said you'd do long after the feeling left. When emotion says quit, discipline whispers, remember why you started. Here's the real battle, emotion isn't your enemy. It's your compass. But without discipline, that compass spins in circles. If you only move when you feel like it, life will control you. If you move with intention, you control life. And that's why most people never reach their potential. They confuse feeling good with doing good. But purpose doesn't always feel good. Sometimes it feels like resistance, repetition, and routine. But that's where growth begins. So how do you win the battle? First, acknowledge emotion, but don't obey it. Feel it fully, then act on your values, not your moods. Next, build rituals, not reliance. Discipline isn't about willpower, it's about structure that makes action automatic. Finally, remember your why. When emotion fades, purpose remains. Let that be your anchor, because emotion inspires you to start, but discipline ensures you finish. And if you want to go deeper into mastering the balance between emotion and discipline, these books are essential. Start with Atomic Habits by James Clear to understand how small daily systems outlast temporary motivation. Then, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, a brutal and beautiful lesson on how discipline transforms pain into power. And The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, the ultimate guide to defeating resistance and showing up no matter what. So here's your challenge. The next time you don't feel like doing the thing, do it anyway. Not to prove anything, but to remind yourself that your mind takes orders from your mission, not your mood. Emotion is the spark, discipline is the flame. And if you can learn to lead your emotions instead of letting them lead you, there's nothing you can't build, become, or overcome. This is Fruity Wisdom, reminding you, feelings fade, but habits last. And when emotion and discipline finally fight on the same side, you stop surviving days and start shaping them.